from the home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Hit on the ground to short, taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Count even now at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, his last one was kind of a train wreck. Wasn't able to get out of the 2nd inning in his last start and took the loss. He's going to look to go a lot deeper into this one, hopefully to take some of that stress out of that bullpen so the bullpen doesn't have to bail him out again in the 2nd inning.
Now at the plate, Jake Smolinski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jake Smolinski.
First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. To Shields. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry. Here it comes, 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Chris Davis now. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Semien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Minor sets. 2-1 on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. Long throw to third. And no shot for Chu. He's in there at third.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he puts it on the ground to second. The underhanded flip, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Still no score. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Check swing grounder to the right side. The tag, and he is out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. His career numbers against Minaya, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Stephen Piscotty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Odor is there. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now it's 2-0. 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Batting eighth, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. In his career against Mike Minor, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Plays off again, and it's 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-0. 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Chu will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Rua. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Rua isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And that will almost certainly be ruled an error. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No balls and a strike to count. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Andrus stands at second with 2 gone. Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at Semien. The throw. Not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the A's nothing. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 2-0 home. is in there for strike one.
2-1's the count.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in once again, Jake Smolinski hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Odor ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Semien. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one.
Ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. So 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And the 2-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Ready with the 2-2. Popped him up. Gallo has a play. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready for another chance. Jed Lowry. First time up, he went down looking. Minor sets. First pitch on the way. Popped up. Gallo in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one. They trail it here 2-0.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Base hit into right center.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball one. Gallo on at first, nobody out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He swings and grounds it to short. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Digging in to try it again, Shin-Soo Choo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here he comes on 2-0. A shot down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good looking swing right there for the base knock.
Here's Rougned Odor now
as he hits one on a line to left field. Davis
is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Rua.
Digging in, Ryan Rua. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-2.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle, taken there by Lowry. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Texas is out in front, 4-0. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Chu moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they have trouble with it in right center. The relay, and he is in there.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Olson, the runner at third. Piscotty is over at second with 1 down in the inning. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. Skied into very shallow right. Chu has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Up next for Oakland, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Now in the box, Jonathan Lucroy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. In his career, Lucroy carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Rangers lead this one 4-2. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. Is a fastball that misses. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman, Joey.
Ready once again, Joey Gallo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One and one to Chirinos.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Into the box now, Tommy Joseph, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. To Shields on third, Beltre on second, Chirinos at first, 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike to Tommy Joseph. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simeon's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in once again, Jake Smolinski. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. There's a strike. Line towards center field. To Shields is right there, 1 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. Lifted in the air to right field. Chu has a read on it, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready for another shot now, Jed Lowry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Line to the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. It's the Rangers 4 and the A's 2. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a slider.
1-1.
The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Ryan Rua. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Missed with a breaking ball.
No strikes.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Matt Olson, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. Olson, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Davis leads off second with nobody out. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rua moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Matt Bush will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 51, Matt Bush.
In now, Matt Chapman. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The fielder, number 3, Boog Powell.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
3 runs already home here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fly ball to straightaway left. Rua moves over, and the inning is over. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. comes now to Andrus. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Late that time for a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's there. And there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. As a look, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Beltre is off at first with 2 away. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Texas, and the deficit holds at 5-4. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jake Smolinski. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Shoe coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Ball one to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Heading out towards shallow right. Chu has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ball and a strike. Lowry waits, the 1-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Runners on first with one down. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Jose Leclerc is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Matt Olson will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 1-0 is up and away, but called a strike. Liner toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-4. Crow won't get him.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. High pop up. Gallo over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
Matt Chapman will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Leclerc is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Boog Powell. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 lifted in the air out towards left center. Rua there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Tommy Joseph, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Rougned gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Here's Rougned now. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The A's lead this one 10-4. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jake Smolinski.
Designated hitter, Jake Smolinski.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready for another shot now, Jed Lowry. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Striding in to start the ninth, Ryan Rua, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty moves over. 1 out. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Here's Elvis Andrus now, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis coasts under it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delino DeShields. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's a .375 hitter. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to take care of him, and the A's will bounce back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, as this one is over. 10-4 the final in this game. The Oakland A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sean Manaea earns his first win of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 10-4. Corey Kluber struck out 10 batters and earned the W as the Indians disposed of the Angels, 2-1. The Baltimore Orioles smacked 15 team hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 12-4. The San Francisco Giants totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-3. The Blue Jays earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-5. Greg Bird grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 6-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Tigers finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-2. The Nationals brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-2. They now have 6 straight victories. The New York Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 1-0. The Cardinals smacked 15 team hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 15-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers completed a 3-game series sweep as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 3-2. Charlie Blackmon had 3 hits in the contest as Colorado beat the Padres 5-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.